a lot of things moving us towards the Great Reset.
I see the need for a great reset.
But first, you'll be able to tell your kids where you were when the global world order was changed forever and how all of it was self-inflicted. These are self-inflicted wounds. Western leaders were well aware that their energy policies and sanctions against Russia were ill-fated from the beginning. You all have brains. You're smart people. Imagine if you were in those meetings for a moment. Let's just role play for a second. And they said, John, let's pretend your name is John. John, here's our plan. We want you to approve this plan. Here's what we're going to do. We produce none of our own energy here in Europe. You know that, John. So here's what we came up with. The United States called us up on the phone and they said, we're going to blow up your Nord Stream pipeline, which delivers cheap natural gas from Russia to Europe. Now, when it blows up, we will be forced to buy natural gas at 5 times the price from America. So that's part one of the plan. We really like that part of the plan. The next part of our plan, John, are you paying attention so far? It's a really good plan so far, John, don't you think? Okay, the next part of the plan will make Klaus Schwab and the World Economic Forum very happy. We want to make those guys happy. The next part is really going to be good. We're going to turn off and shut down all of our nuclear power plants, throwing Europe into an energy black hole. Now, John, we've worked really hard on this plan. What do you think about it? Can you imagine? But this is what these idiots came up with. And now Europe is facing an energy black hole because winter is only 8 months away and they've used up all of their backup supplies. They've known this was going to happen. And yet this week, Germany did the unthinkable. It officially shut down 3 remaining nuclear power plants. Gone, done. They've lost their minds. I said to my wife this week, I said, can you believe they're actually doing this? She said, I know, it sounds absolutely insane. So shutting down nuclear power plants will reduce the overall capacity of energy production, leading to an energy deficit in Europe. Again, self-inflicted. If this was all happening in a vacuum, that would be one thing, but it's not. This week, we learned a lot about what China and Russia are doing simultaneously that signals a game-changing moment for the Western Power Alliance. First, we learned that Russian oil and gas exports that were once designated for Europe, this is 3.5 million barrels per day, have all been diverted now to the east. 3 million barrels completely rerouted, sold to China, India, Japan, and other countries. That's right. Japan saying, hey, United States, thanks for telling us what to do for the past 80 years after World War II, but we're going to partner with Russia on this one. Yeah, they're giving us some nice discounts, so back off, Uncle Sam. And this week, for the first time, Pakistan now buying Russian oil. These agreements that Russia is making in the Middle East have broad implications. These Middle Eastern countries that the United States has been destabilizing for years, now partnering with Russia and China for protection. It's almost like mafia protection. This week,